You weren't meant to be here by accident. The fact that you're reading this right now is not coincidence, it's alignment. But before you continue, understand this. What I'm about to share will either transform your direction or confirm it. There's no middle ground. This message isn't designed to comfort you. It's designed to activate you. Because your life has been building toward this exact moment, and what happens in the next 18 minutes will determine whether you step into your assignment or step over it. You know that feeling, don't you? The weight. The one you can't quite explain to anyone else. It's not depression. It's not anxiety. It's something deeper. It's purpose knocking on the inside of your chest, asking to be released. For months, maybe years, you felt it. That sense that you're meant for something specific. Something bigger than your current circumstances. Something that makes your ordinary days feel insufficient, even when everything on the surface looks fine. You've had the jobs that paid well but didn't fulfill. The relationships that looked good but felt hollow. The achievements that should have satisfied you but left you emptier than before. And everyone around you looked at your life and said, "You have it all," while you were silently asking, "But is this it? Is this what I was made for?" That weight isn't a burden. It's a signal. It's the internal compass pointing towards something your soul already knows, but your mind hasn't fully accepted yet. You were designed with a specific function, not like everyone else, not just to exist and consume and fade. There's a blueprint inside you that's been waiting for activation. Think about the nights you couldn't sleep, not from worry, but from a strange restlessness. I sensed that something was supposed to be happening, and it wasn't. The moments when you'd be in a room full of people and feel completely isolated because nobody around you operated from the same frequency you did. The confusion of seeing potential in yourself that others couldn't see. The frustration of knowing you're capable of more while watching yourself settle for less. The quiet desperation of wondering if the fire inside you would ever actually ignite into something real. You weren't being punished in those moments. You were being prepared. Every season of confusion was actually a season of refinement. Every period of seeming stagnation was actually a period of gathering momentum you couldn't yet perceive. Every moment you felt abandoned was actually a moment where the universe was clearing space for something bigger to enter. But here's what you need to understand. Preparation always precedes assignment. God doesn't thrust unprepared people into their destiny. That would be cruel. Instead, he orchestrates circumstances, challenges, and seasons that build exactly the strength you'll need for what's coming. The disappointments that shaped you, the betrayals that taught you discernment, the failures that showed you what doesn't work. All of it was material. You've been in a waiting room, but you weren't waiting randomly. You were being vetted. The universe was testing your character, measuring your commitment, evaluating whether you could handle responsibility without being corrupted by it. And you passed. That's why this message found you now. Not because you finally figured out how to be better at manifesting. Not because you suddenly have more money or connections or credentials. You're here now because heaven decided your preparation period is complete. The waiting is over. The testing is finished. And your assignment is ready to be activated. Before we go further, we need to redefine what assignment actually means because most people get this completely wrong. They think assignment is a job title, a career path, a specific role you're supposed to land. And while it might include those things, that's not really what we're talking about here. An assignment is a purpose calibrated specifically to your wiring. It's the intersection of what breaks your heart, what engages your mind, what excites your spirit, and what the world needs that only you can uniquely provide. It's not generic. It's not the path someone else walked. It's the path that was custom built for the architecture of who you are. When most people talk about finding your purpose, they make it sound like it's hidden somewhere and you have to dig for it. That's false. Your purpose isn't hidden. It's obvious. It's written in. Your gifts, the things that come naturally to you. Not the things you've been trained to do, but the things your brain naturally wants to explore. Your curiosity points to your calling, your wounds, the things that happen to you that you never want to happen to anyone else. Wounds create compassion, and compassion creates mission. Your deepest pain often points to your biggest purpose. Your pattern. Look at what you do repeatedly without being paid. Look at what you research without being asked. Look at what conversations you gravitate toward. That's not random. That's your soul showing you the direction it wants to travel. Your audience. Who naturally gravitates toward you? Who asks for your advice? Who feels safe opening up to you? That's not coincidence. That's your assignment community identifying itself. Most people spend years trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. And it's not because the answer is complicated. It's because they're looking outside themselves when the answer is actually within them. Your assignment isn't about discovering something new. It's about recognizing what was always there. Here's what makes this moment different. You're not supposed to figure it out alone anymore. You're at a point where the pieces are supposed to come together with sudden clarity. The fog that surrounded your calling is about to lift. Not because you'll finally have the perfect job or the perfect circumstances, but because you're finally going to stop negotiating with yourself about whether you're meant for more. That's the actual shift. It's not external, it's internal. It's the moment you stop asking, what am I supposed to do? And start asking, who do I need to become to do what I'm already supposed to do? Because your assignment isn't waiting on information. It's waiting on alignment. It's not waiting for you to discover it. It's waiting for you to commit to it. And commitment changes everything. Now I need to tell you something that nobody wants to hear. Clarity comes with a cost. The moment you actually understand your assignment, when the fog lifts and you can see the direction you're supposed to move, you can no longer pretend you don't know. Ignorance becomes a luxury you lose. Before clarity, you could say, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. After clarity, that excuse disappears. You can't unknow what you now know. You can't unsee what you've now seen. And that creates a pressure inside you that won't let you settle. This is actually good, but it doesn't feel good at first. Because with clarity comes the requirement for change. And change requires letting go of what's comfortable. It requires making decisions that might disappoint people who benefited from your previous direction. It requires saying no to things that used to be yes. It requires choosing alignment over approval. Think about it. Right now, you can stay comfortable. Your current life isn't perfect, but it's familiar. The people around you know you in this version. The systems you've built accommodate this version. Changing would disrupt all of that, and your brain knows it. That's why, the moment clarity tries to arrive, something inside you will resist it. Not consciously, but something will whisper, this is too big. This is too risky. Maybe you misunderstood. Maybe this isn't really for you. That voice isn't wisdom. That's fear pretending to be wisdom. Real wisdom says, this is scary and I'm doing it anyway. Here's what actually happens when clarity arrives. The comfortable stops being comfortable. Things that used to satisfy you will suddenly feel empty. People who used to energize you will suddenly feel draining. Situations that used to feel okay will suddenly feel like cages. This isn't because you're becoming difficult or ungrateful. It's because you're becoming aligned. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Your spirit is recalibrating. You're being upgraded, and upgrades are never smooth. They're always disruptive, but they're also always necessary. The butterfly doesn't emerge from the cocoon because the cocoon becomes comfortable. It emerges because it has outgrown it. The seed doesn't break through the soil because the soil is pleasant. It breaks through because growth is more powerful than comfort. You're at that breaking point, not because something's wrong with you, but because something's right with you. You're ready to break through into what comes next. And yes, it will feel heavy at times. Yes, people will question your choices. Yes, you'll second guess yourself. But on the other side of that difficulty is alignment. And alignment is worth every bit of discomfort. This is the price of clarity. You can no longer coast. But the payment is made in purpose, not in money. And purpose is worth more than comfort ever was. Now, if you're going to actually step into this assignment, there are 5 things that have to happen. These aren't suggestions. These are requirements. Non-negotiable 1. You have to know your one thing. Not your 5-year plan. Not your multiple income streams. One thing. The primary assignment God is calling you toward. Right now, you might be scattered across 5 directions, working on multiple projects, divided between different paths, exploring different options. That's fine for a season, but seasons end, and you're at the end of this season. The universe doesn't reward scattered energy. It rewards focused intensity. You could do 10 things at 80%, or you could do one thing at 100%. And guess which one creates a breakthrough? Within the next 21 days, your assignment is going to become undeniably clear. Not because you'll suddenly have perfect information, but because everything that isn't your assignment will start to feel wrong. The doors that aren't meant for you will stop opening. The opportunities that aren't aligned will stop appealing. Your job is to recognize the signal and move toward it. Non-negotiable too. You have to release every distraction. This is where most people fail. Because distractions aren't all obvious. The obvious ones: scrolling social media all day, binge watching shows, meaningless relationships, those you probably already know about. But the hidden distractions? The ones that look productive but aren't? The projects that seem important but aren't your assignment? The people who seem supportive but are actually draining? Those are the real killers. A distraction isn't something bad. It's something good that's competing with what's best. You can have an amazing relationship that's still not your assignment. You can have a lucrative business that's not your calling. You can have respected status that doesn't align with your purpose. And all of those things will slow you down if you let them. The next instruction is hard but necessary. Whatever is not your one thing needs to be managed differently or released entirely. Not harshly, not with anger, but with clarity. With the understanding that protecting your assignment is more important than maintaining comfort. Your assignment is sacred. Everything else is negotiable. Non-negotiable 3. You have to obey faster. Here's a truth that will change everything. Obedience is faster than deliberation. Most people delay because they're waiting for perfect information, the right sign, the right circumstances, everything to be safe before they move. And while they're waiting, the window closes. The moment passes. The opportunity fades. But obedience doesn't wait for perfect information. Obedience says, I understand 70% and I'm moving anyway. Think about it. When a fireman sees a burning building, he doesn't deliberate. When a surgeon sees a critical patient, she doesn't second guess. When a parent sees their child in danger, they don't hesitate. They move. Why? Because some things are urgent. Your assignment is urgent, not in a stressed, anxious way, but in a this matters and I'm not going to delay it way. The next time you feel that internal pull towards something, the next time an opportunity opens that aligns with your assignment, don't wait for it to make perfect sense. Move toward it. The clarity you need will come faster once you start moving than it ever will while you're standing still. Non-negotiable 4. You have to accept that not everyone will understand. This is the one that separates committed people from casual ones. When you get clear on your assignment and start moving toward it, you will eventually do something that confuses people. You'll make a choice that seems risky to them. You'll leave something that looked safe. You'll prioritize something that seems strange to them. And they will tell you they don't understand. Some will be concerned. Some will be angry. Some will feel abandoned or betrayed because your realignment shifts your availability to them. Some will think you've changed. Some will think you're making a mistake. But here's the truth. Their understanding is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is alignment, not explanation. You're not supposed to live small so that others feel comfortable. You're not supposed to dim your light so that others aren't intimidated. You're not supposed to shrink your vision so that others can understand it. People who are meant to be in this season will get it without explanation. People who aren't meant to be here will leave, and that's okay. It's not rejection. It's realignment. Your assignment is sovereign. It belongs to you and the universe. Nobody else gets a vote. Non-negotiable 5. You have to build a disciplined practice. Assignment without discipline is just enthusiasm. And enthusiasm fades when challenges come. But discipline keeps you moving when inspiration dies. Discipline keeps you focused when distractions scream. Discipline keeps you faithful when results are slow. This doesn't mean becoming rigid or joyless. It means creating non-negotiable practices that keep you aligned. Maybe it's a morning routine that centers you. Maybe it's weekly practices that reconnect you with your purpose. Maybe it's regular assessment of whether you're still moving toward your assignment or drifting away from it. Whatever it looks like, discipline is the architecture that holds your assignment in place when everything else is shaking. These 5 non-negotiables aren't optional. They're the foundation. Miss one and the whole structure weakens. Commit to all five and nothing can stop you. Now, let me tell you what's on the other side of commitment. Financially, the moment you align your energy toward your true assignment, money starts moving differently. Not because you're finally worthy of it, you always were, but because aligned energy attracts aligned resources. Opportunities will appear that you didn't create. Doors will open that you didn't knock on. Provision will locate you because you're finally moving in the direction the universe was already trying to push you. Relationally, the toxic people who drained your focus will naturally fall away. Not because you kicked them out, but because you're no longer available for that dynamic. And simultaneously, the right people will appear. Not the ones who enable your smallness, but the ones who challenge your growth. Not the ones who compete with your vision, but the ones who complement it. Physically, this might sound strange, but when people align with their purpose, their health improves. The chronic fatigue lifts. The anxiety quiets. The body stops holding tension from the internal war of not knowing your direction. You'll be surprised how much of your physical weight was actually emotional. Spiritually, you'll experience a sense of presence you've never known before. Not constantly, but regularly. Moments where you're so aligned with what you're doing that there's no gap between who you are and what you're doing. Those moments are addictive because they're what you were always made for. But here's what else happens. Resistance will increase. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're doing something real. Real assignments attract opposition, and you need to be prepared for that. Within 72 hours of making a genuine commitment to your assignment, the enemy will send a distraction so comfortable, so reasonable, so tempting that it won't look like a trap. It will look like wisdom. It will feel safe, and it will be designed to pull you off course. This is the test. Don't fail it by confusing comfort with guidance. The test is not a sign that you made the wrong choice. The test is confirmation that your choice was right, and that something real is threatened by your movement. Pass the test by staying the course. Stay committed to your one thing. Keep releasing distractions. Keep obeying faster. Keep moving regardless of who understands. Keep building the discipline that keeps you aligned. And watch what God builds through you. Not just for you, but through you. For people, for causes, for legacies that will echo far beyond your lifetime. Because your assignment isn't just about your success. It's about your impact. It's about the lives you'll touch, the people you'll help, the chains you'll break, the doors you'll open for others. That's what makes this so urgent. You don't just matter to yourself. You matter to people you haven't even met yet. Their freedom depends on your faithfulness. Their healing might depend on your courage. Their possibility might depend on your willingness to move through the scary parts. So the real question isn't, am I ready? The question is, can they afford for me not to be? You're at a crossroads, not metaphorically. Actually, right now reading this, you're at a genuine fork in the road. One path is familiar. It's the path you've been walking. It's not terrible. It's just not aligned. It's the path where you're comfortable but unfulfilled, where you're safe but small, where you're respectable but not really alive. The other path is uncertain. There will be moments where you don't know if you're making the right choice. There will be seasons where you can't see the next step. There will be people questioning your direction. There will be periods where you question yourself. But it's the path toward who you actually are. And that matters. That matters more than comfort. That matters more than approval. That matters more than fear. The universe isn't asking if you're ready. You'll never feel completely ready. The universe is asking, are you willing? Are you willing to let go of what's comfortable so you can step into what's real? Are you willing to disappoint some people so you can honor yourself? Are you willing to walk through uncertainty because you know with certainty where you're supposed to be headed? This is the moment, not in a magical, dramatic way, but in a real, actual way. This is the moment where you decide, not eventually, not when circumstances are perfect, now, because the longer you delay, the more weight your assignment will have, the more urgent it becomes, the more your soul will scream at you that time is passing and you're not moving. You feel that urgency right now, don't you? That's not anxiety. That's awakening. That's your assignment calling to you from the future, asking you to finally step toward it. So what are you going to do? Are you going to read this, feel inspired for a moment, and then slip back into your comfortable patterns? Or are you going to make a genuine decision to reorient your life toward your actual assignment? If you're choosing alignment, your next action matters. Don't waste this clarity by doing nothing. Do something, anything, something small that moves you in the direction of your assignment. Text someone you've been meaning to contact. Research that thing you've been curious about. Have that conversation you've been delaying. Make that change you know you need to make. Do something that proves to yourself that you're serious. The universe responds to action, not intention. So prove it with a step, and then another step, and then another, until one day you look back and realize you're not the person you were when this message found you. You're the person who finally said yes. You came here for a message. You're leaving with an assignment. That's the difference between inspiration and activation. If this resonated, if you felt that weight lift and that clarity arrive, don't just like this. Comment your commitment. Say it out loud. Write it down. Make it real. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Someone who's been waiting for permission to step into their assignment. Be their reminder that the time is now. Subscribe so you don't miss the next activation that's coming. And remember, your assignment isn't optional. It's urgent. It's not someday. It's now. Move toward it. Stay aligned. Finish what you came here to finish. Your assignment is waiting, and the world needs what you have to offer.